everybody. Welcome back to Octopath Traveler. Today, hopefully, we will be very quickly taking out the boss here. Yep, I should be just down the road here. Oh, hopefully. Oh, there it is. I was like, what? Oh, I didn't realize there's stairs there for a moment. Anyways. Should be right here, maybe. Or maybe this is just the first instance before. What a useless book. And to think I wasted all that precious time looking for it. Oh, but isn't that the girl from earlier? Don't tell me you came to get the notebook back.
Yeah.
That's right. I thought I told you to forget about it. I'm not going to forget something so important to me. Important, you say? How much do you know about this book, exactly? It's a pretty book.
And also...
Who wrote this book? Who did it, he or she come from?
The fact is...
Ignorance is bliss, little girl. Trust me.
But...
Even if I don't know, it's still important to me. It's been with me on my whole journey. It... Save me the sob story, kid. Save me the sob story, kid. You can have it back.
Really?
Really? It's useless to me anyways. And because you're so attached to it, I'll even let you take it to your grave. Hi.
The fact is...
You had nothing but a thorn on my side, so I'm gonna rip you in the bud. Rip you in the bud?
What?
It's usually nip. Did I misread it? Maybe it was nip. I don't know. I think this thorn here is you, lady. You stole my notebook and now you're going to return it and let me walk away. Before I leave, let me give you a word of advice. Don't underestimate the power of this merchant. You have no idea who you deal with, kid.
You won't move willingly.
It's got a pretty sprite.
What to do?
Nothing else. Oh yeah, so last time I was saying I have Octopath... No. I have last arc. And I'll talk more about it. So I was playing a male martial artist, which has the striker class. And in case you were wondering, yes, the certain classes are gender locked in that there's a male and female martial artist, and the female martial artist has war dancer, scrapper, and horse master, spirit master, something like that. Which has a totally rad Dragon Ball Z moves. Oh yeah, alright. And yeah, so should I maybe wind? Maybe should we wait to wind? I can only hope. Do I get to go first this time? No, I don't. Also, I'm not able to attack. Anyways, so should I worry about healing? Yes, let's heal. Let's heal up the group. Where's I going with this? Wow, that's a lot of hits. Probably she only gets one attack. That's fine. Or two. No, she gets two. Yeah, so I was playing a male martial artist who only has available striker. The striker class is pretty good.
I'll do my best.
I think. And it was kind of like, but it's off. Oh. It's the same as the it's I think the same as the War Dancer though, so it's like it's locked, but it's still there, or it's there anyways, so it's not really locked. It would be like the usual descript of being locked out. Scrapper is more of a tank on the female martial artist, and then but the male only had striker available. I don't know if they're planning on expanding that or anything, but that's just how it was when I got to do the thing. Let's see here. Maybe they're weak to spears. Well, I don't need to do spears. I don't know what their multiplier on any of these skills are, though. I know this one's going to be rather low. Not with this one, but Lion. Tiger is probably low. Cool and Horn might be good, but I mean, I have the warrior skill. I don't really need to use that one. I can use Spearhead. Well, I don't know if Spearhead is as good, but whatever. Oh, switch spears. That's cool. Wow, 1,000. That was not bad at all. It's too bad that she doesn't have. Maybe this one would be. Oh wait, I don't have that one. Okay, let's just go ahead and use this. But yeah, there's also warrior. Warrior only comes in male, and has the Jeez, my brain. It's just this coming up blanks. There's only the male warrior, and
I'll do my best.
they have Berserker, Gun Lancer, and one less class. That is the shit. Paladin, that's right. There's the mage that has she goes twice next turn. If she attacks, what's his face, and he's gonna die. There's the mage who has Summoner and Bard, I believe. The Korean version of the game. Also, there's Arcana and stuff like that.
Well then.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. My brain's disappearing a bit on me. Maybe I should be weak to this move now anyways. Who knows? I mean, so does 15k. But it's not what I wanted. Let's see. Let's go Healing Bunch. Although I can... I used an attack on Ophelia's turn. I guess that's kind of a bad thing about Ophelia being a sorcerer and a cleric. It doesn't mesh as well as I would like it to. Maybe she's weak to swords now, though. Maybe. Let's try... like, well, actually, I'm going to do that one. Yep, she's weak to swords now. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so Mage has Arcana. There is the Gunner, male, which has the Deadeye, the Artillerist, and Sharpshooter. There's the female Gunner that has Gunslinger. And then there's... what is the last class? I don't remember. It was, I mean, they were all good classes and whatnot, but it's a cross strike.
I'll do my best.
I feel you need to heal this turn. Let's do heal more.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
might not have been known after the gunslinger. I know online there's one, there's called a specialist or something like that. But again, not something I got to play around with at all. Unfortunately or fortunately, I just can't say look at it. Let's see this. Since she's weak right now, might as well go ahead and try to steal some SP. I do a decent amount of damage.
What to do?
Ridiculous, actually, kind of. I don't need to do that. Oh yeah, what's this one? I don't think I need to do that. I might be able to do shooting stars one. I know her, Starseeker's last one does damage based on BP. So the more BP you have, the better. Shifts her weight. Okay. So her weakness is back to what it was before, I guess. Which is fine. How much HP does she have left, though, I wonder? My keyboard is actually a little bit busted.
For you.
Unfortunately. Or fortunate, man. We could talk to, I guess. Maybe people like it if I'm suffering or have issues caused to me. Those bastards. Yeah, no, my brain's a little bit puzzled though, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think there's another one. No, feel like there's another one though. Can't remember what it was. Mage, bard, or warrior, mage, martial artist, gunslinger, and then no, there's an assassin. That's what there was. Okay, so assassin had Deathblade, and assassin also had geez, what is it called? What's that one called? I'm gonna use refreshing jam because why not?
How about this?
And Shadowhunter? Yeah. And so the warrior's berserker was the warrior DPS essentially. Well, everyone essentially does DPS and they're all within a close-ish margin. But there are certain ones that are most definitely more supportive, such as the paladin, who has some good support. He has heal, and he has a buff to your group, and he has a self buff skill that is quite heavy. But his buff to the group is often seeked out, as well as his heal. Let's do this. And then the Gunlancer is actually kind of one of the delegated tanks of the game, in that he has a shield and he can take more damage than everyone else. What does that mean? Does that mean I'm gonna get hit really bad or die in certain turns? I'm guessing that's what that means, but I'm not sure. Oh look, they're weak to daggers now? Wait, is it weakness is daggers? Yeah, no. I don't know. We'll go ahead and hit her multiple times though and break this. You know, at least get 3 hits in.
I'll not be defeated.
Oh, because we broke her, it stopped whatever was going to happen. Good news, I guess then. Although maybe bad news for some. Her, hopefully. Let's see. The striker was kind of apparently at some point can become like a one-punch man and just deal a lot of damage really quick. The Scrapper was a semi-tanky character for the martial artist. Very easy to run solo and stuff like that. His damage is okay. The Spirit Master, if you want to hit really hard, has Spirit Master or the DB's new one on the Field March had apparently at some point a huge Spirit Bomb, which if it crits, it's like big boom number. And if it doesn't crit, then you're like, oh, so sad. So it's kind of like, there's the positive is the Spirit Bomb, but also the negative is the Spirit Bomb. There's also, and so that's kind of cool. I tried that one. The Keymaster is it's much more ranged than the other options, than the other two. And was most definitely different. She also had a beam, so I'm like, beam, come on. Beam. Who else can choose that's a beam? The mage has a summoner and a bard. The bard is most definitely supportive. I don't think it can do very good damage. In fact, when I was reading about it online, people were saying that it's one of those classes that you most definitely cannot do solo dungeons. At least not very easily. Unlike the Gun Lancer is has a defensive mode, actually like a built-in defensive mode, to where you can just not care if the boss hits you or not. And its damage, it's lower than the Berserker, but it's specifically ones you can solo and just run around and do whatever with. But it's not quite as fast, and it's not quite as offensive. The Berserker is the DPS one, like I mentioned, and is another one that's like, you like big number, you go Berserker. You know, that's one where it has kind of more constant big numbers. But they're not as big as the Spirit Bomb if you want one big number. The Paladin is kind of like, my sword has holy energy. I am a holy knight kind of thing. So you attack with vengeance and then heal, I guess, the kind of radiance and stuff like that. The guns, the Deadeye on the male gunner was a bow user. And then the other one, the sharpshooter, was one that switched guns. This one was my favorite personally because you're like, it's all about the gun kata, man. You're just like flipping through your guns. You like first you start off with dual pistols, and then you switch it to shotgun, and then you switch it to like a heavy rifle that is also like a sniper. That's an artillery cannon for it is really good too, but the artillery cannon is like, oh, I got a rune knife. The artillery is kind of more defensive a little bit, slower, but has huge amount of AoE potential.
What?
I'm gonna read this though. No, beaten by a little girl. I told you not to underestimate me. I'll be taking this. Sweet. There's your panties. There's your undergarments. Now you're gonna have to run around naked. You. Why would you go through much trouble just for a stupid book? Because it has all my nudie mags in it. It's just an old diary.
You see,
You don't get it. This book is my
I
memories.
came here by sheer willpower alone.
That and led by God's hand.
I hoped I'd find something to help make my dreams come true. Something precious I'd treasure forever.
My treasure. That's right. That's right. Friendship. No, I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't doubt it though.
Tressa'a.
Are you okay? You okay?
Yes.
Fine, thanks. And you? And see for yourself. Damn that boy. I heard he's a wanted criminal, so I handed him over to the guards. You really saved the day, Ollie.
By the way,
Well, that's been said. Did you get your book back?
Yeah!
Yeah. Sounds like Showcase is guarding.
Here we are.
Is this... Was that from Olberg? That's what it sounds like. This is the Kismet doll. This is the Kismet doll. Kismet trees are among the rarest in the realm. They're known to bring good fortune in marriage. This doll was made from the trunk of the tree. Alongside, here comes a legend. The one who holds the doll will meet their soulmate.
Why,
A real Kismet doll? I never thought I'd see one with my own two eyes. Well, maybe you should borrow someone else's eyes then so you can see them with just one. First, the snow drop gown. Then this Nistara, and now this. I don't know how Miss Wedham decides. Oh, I wish I had his problems. Instead of us having to sell our souls just for a chance at that prize money.
now then.
I wonder what'll catch Mr. Wilhelm's fancy this year. Am I going to present the Elderite?
spectacular.
Just listen to that crowd. Hope you're not too nervous. It's almost your turn. You only want a chance to win that judge's favor. Did you polish up your Elderite?
Well,
I'm not entering the Elderite.
What?
You can't be serious. I am.
What's the matter?
But why? The Elderite is very beautiful, of course, but I want to offer something my customer desires. I want to give them something they can truly treasure. That's the kind of merchant I want to be.
actually,
There's something I want to give to Nina. Something I think she could truly treasure.
Well, well.
Well then, I can't see what you got up your sleeve, Tressa'a. You won't be disappointed.
Now then.
Oh, you better hurry. It's bad manners to keep your customers waiting. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, this customer is going to have something taken from him. A sledgehammer? Don't mind if I do. Morning Star? Daily Star, maybe? Yes, and a fur coat. He's quite the fancy putz. You have... Oh, I cannot... Damn, I need Alphin or someone like that so I can do a bit of U-haw. Come on. Come on. Don't mess with me now. I'm going to the back room, ain't I? I'm just going to talk to them directly. There be treasure chests. I need to get those first. Damn it. Okay, fine. Later. Right here. No. No, do I go here? No. 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 Okay, do I talk to them? No. Well, where is it? It looks to be right over here. Do I go this way? No. No, no. Okay, I'm a bit lost then. Oh. It's little stairs further in the back. That dark shading is quite just a little bit difficult to see. Tressa'a, Konza. This way, please.
Tressa'a.
Good luck out there.
Thanks.
Thanks, Ellie.
And now for our next entrant, Tressa'a Coltzione.
Oh, the Coltzione. Okay. Coltzione.
Tressa?
A kid? Here's hoping she won't disappoint.
Hello. My name is Tressa'a, and I'm a traveling merchant. Today, I brought something very
Oops.
an anonymous notebook. I grew up in a small port town as the daughter of 2 merchants. Sometimes I'd gaze out at the ocean and think to myself, what do I really want to do? What do I really want in life? And then I came across this notebook. It was written by someone whose name I don't know. Someone who traveled across the world and wrote down everything about their journey. I decided then and there that I wanted to go on a journey too, so I left home. I wanted to explore the world as a merchant and learn the trade as I went. And along the way, I met some unforgettable people. In a mining town, I met another merchant around my age. His words had the power to touch people's hearts and make them happy. It was like magic. After I moved on to the next town, I ran.
Oops. I keep doing that.
He was the captain of a merchant ship, and the one who originally gave me the book. There, he taught me something very important. He told me that there could only be one truly precious treasure in someone's life. So I searched and searched until I finally found it. What's truly precious to me is this journey. I've written all about it here in these pages. I can tell you for a fact that there are countless wonderful things out there waiting to be discovered. And just like this nameless traveler allowed me to realize my dreams, I hope that my travels can help someone realize their own. Which is why I want to give you this book. Noah. Tressa'a.
Who would want something so useless?
Does she have any idea where she is?
In all my years, I've never seen something so embarrassing.
It was a little bit long-winded. Come on. I understand the point of it.
Oh, someone get her off the stage!
I mean, she didn't have to go up on stage and actually do this, although it probably had more dramatical effect.
Tressa'a.
I'll take it.
Did he just...
Is he serious?
It does have some important things to it, though. I mean, come on.
Mr. Wyndham, sir. Pardon me, but... Are you absolutely certain?
Yes. I don't go back on my word. Now, please, bring me that diary. I would like to present it to my daughter.
Very nice, sir.
Now then.
My apologies for asking, sir, but why did you choose this diary? You see, my daughter...
Tressa'a.
Hello, Tressa'a.
Noah.
Noah.
The fact is...
I wanted her to see the world as best as I could. So I brought her the greatest treasures of the realm. But I could tell that it was never enough. However, this young merchant stopped under the stage and spoke of her travels. That was the first time Noah ever said she wanted something.
To tell you the truth,
When I heard about your journey, Tressa'a, I felt like I was traveling the world with you. My heart never wanted the story to end.
I am most grateful.
Young lady, I can't thank you enough. I hope this will suffice for your diary. I can't accept all that money.
what?
What? Are you a merchant or not? This is a fair trade, Tressa'a.
You see,
My customer is something she can treasure forever. That's more than enough for a reward for me.
However...
I understand, but I can't let you go without recompense. Okay, it's too much for me to handle now, but maybe I'll need it in down the road someday. I'd like to save it for then.
Very well.
Understood. I'll prepare a memoriam. If you ever need it, please do not hesitate to let us know.
can't thank you enough.
Thank you, sir. Tressa'a. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear more about your journey.
All right.
And I'd love to tell you all about it. At Noah's best, Tressa'a spoke of her travels across the realm. She recounted every tale, one by one, with a fond smile. You know, I don't understand. Is why, you know, I'd like for this one for all the travelers to come out and be like, I'll give in my stories too, me too, because that would be great for this kid, you know, to help her, you know, who's got a weak constitution or legs or whatever, so she can't really easily go out. So, you know, I think that'd be a good thing if this is another time where I'm like, oh man, I wish all the travelers could, you know, you could take into account they exist. Because all the travelers would come out and then give Noah their stories and stuff like that and explain what's going on with them.
Huh?
Even if you had to basically make Tressa's last in order to get that kind of ending, I would like it to be a secretive alternative chapter 4 ending. I've made up my mind, Tressa'a. Tressa'a? I want to travel the world on my own 2 feet. Just like you did. Noah.
Thank you so much.
I'll treasure this notebook forever, treasure. And someday I'll write down my own stories in here. About my own journey. I want to be the first to read it.
Indeed.
I promise you will be.
Faring well, are ye?
Excuse me, young lady. I must say, you put quite a show up there.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. I suppose I should introduce myself. I dedicated many years of to creating something. Something that became a precious treasure to you.
Huh?
You mean you made that notebook?
The fact
Mm-hmm.
is,
The writer was someone else, though. I gave it to him a good 10 years ago. Went by the name Graham Crossford. Oh,
You don't say.
Graham Crossford. So he's the one who travels I've been reading about?
yeah.
That's right. That man saved my life. He was just about to head off on a journey. He didn't know his travels would take him. So I told him he had to keep a record of it where he had been. I spent 40-odd years making notebooks. But there wasn't anyone else's journey I wanted to hear more about as much as his. Writing in that diary comes from the heart. And there was no one with the heart as great as his. When you spoke about your own travels, I saw some of him in you. It was like you were in love with that notebook. Hi.
Well then.
If you're me, Graham, could you tell him something for me? I've got another diary front just waiting to be filled. Isn't he the guy who died? I think, maybe?
So what are you going to do now?
Huh. I think I'll go back home. I've experienced so many things on this journey. It was filled with so many moments that can't be contained in a diary.
Too true. Too true.
I traveled and traded across the land and met amazing people along the way.
Yeah.
And when I stood on that stage,
Mm-hmm.
I realized
What'd you realize? That money makes everything matter. No.
I did what I set out to do.
True.
I want to tell my parents that. I can't wait to see the look on their faces.
I don't think they can wait to see the look on your face either. Having grown up and have a chance to do these amazing things.
How about you, Ali?
Yes, Mr. Prince. Prince Ali.
It's probably time for me to head home too.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
My father is waiting for me. I finally saved up enough money for him to open up shop again.
Nice.
So, who's the better merchant between you two?
That's a good question, isn't it?
I'd like to think I am.
Of course you would, Demali.
Hey, Tressa,
Hey, what?
Yeah?
next time we meet,
Mm-hmm.
We'll see who's the better merchant, right?
I don't know if that's what he wanted to say.
wrong. Next time, I hope you're a little more refined.
What?
See, you're like a sky stone.
Oh, okay.
One that could use a bit more polishing.
Hey!
See you around, Tressa.
I didn't call her Green Pea. I missed the nickname. Whatever, a Green Pea.
Now then. My journey isn't over yet. I'll be there soon.
It's surprising there wasn't really much attachment to later things.
That was how I met Tressa'a. She gave me this diary to fill with my own memories. I know that somewhere out there, she's bringing happiness to others just as she did to me. And someday, I hope to follow in her footsteps. Noah Wyndham.
Oh, Wyndham. I wonder if that's what the continent is. Octopath Traveler's continent. How closely after this game does it follow? Is it many year? A few years? Alright, everyone. That was that. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Next time we'll start off a new chapter 4 for someone else. Quite a nice ending. Really enjoyable. Makes me think should go out and do things. Huh?